Hello.
Wait, we're like
We're so
not
off.
centered.
Okay, wait. Okay.
There?
Are we centered? Is that good?
No, it's more on me.
It's okay to be more on you.
It is my big day.
It is your big day. Wait, what's happening?
It's Valentine's Day.
Oh, the single.
Oh, Singles Awareness Day. I told myself I'd have a deeper voice on these episodes.
Ew.
I just want people to see me as a man. You know what I mean? It's hard.
It doesn't really count.
What doesn't count?
You.
My manhood?
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I love the gays. Don't cancel me.
One thing I noted. Okay, so we are live on TikTok. Obviously, there are hundreds of people watching
Hey,
this live.
y'all.
Hi, everybody. If you are on the TikTok, you're not because there's no one there. But last week I noted I was watching us on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I kept glancing up.
Oh,
no glancing, only looking at this camera.
Oh, these are the people that count.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Okay, energy.
Up.
Oh, welcome back to Two Opinions, No Facts.
Valentine's edition. How does it feel to be single on Valentine's Day?
Oh my God! After 9 years, damn.
Loser.
Or you went right the fuck in.
Some of us are getting railed, others are.
I'm not getting railed, but I'm doing the railing.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ew.
How does it feel to be single? Complicated.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, should we be real about this?
Yes, be real.
I actually, respectfully, and I mean this with love to that person, that I don't really feel any kind of way about it. I do have something to share, though.
Yes.
I teased you with this earlier this week. Okay, so at work, I work with like lots of small businesses. And I've recently been working with this pawn shop, which I've never worked with a pawn shop before. And I was super curious about it. And I had a ring that needed to be sold.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, guys, I have a ring that needs to be sold.
Ooh.
And he was like, where do you live? And I was like, middle of the city, whatever. And he was like, oh, you should come to the Whittier location. Whittier is like an hour from where I live.
That's why I was like, why are you in Whittier? Okay.
So I drove out to their pawn shop. I ended up running into one of the guys who I'd been talking to on these Zoom calls.
Okay.
Which was just like
on Grindr, but okay.
No. And I chatted with him for a while about the business. Super interesting business. I was like, it actually is a really interesting business. And what they're trying to do is to like make pawn shops a little bit less like sleazy. Like they're trying to like do like a new approach to pawn shops. And I was like, that's a really cool idea. So anyway, then I sold my ring.
The ring don't mean a thing. That's a Real Housewives.
What is it? The Ring Note? Is that one of the Housewives pop songs?
See, this is how I know you don't watch Atlanta.
Wait, there was that thing about Atlanta. NeNe is in a relationship with...
No, that's AI. That's a small hill I want to die on. You guys can't tell the difference between AI and real stuff. There is a video of NeNe kissing Apollo. It's clearly AI, and a lot of people under the age of 40 are falling for these AI photos.
Under the age of 30?
Under the age of 40.
Shit.
Because why would NeNe be with Apollo?
I have no idea. But I was like, I saw a photo of them, like, it was just a photo of them kissing. And I was like, oh, I was like, I think that's not good.
AI slop. And this is how fake news gets started.
That's crazy because the AI stuff is really good now.
It's getting insane.
I have to tell you something about AI.
Oh my God.
This week, okay, so I'm doubling down on my working out and eating right stuff. I'm like, I'm already like pretty good, but I'm like pushing myself a little further. And this week I was like, oh, I'd really love to see this guy's body with my head.
Jesus Christ.
So I get on Google, like they have what, banana something? It's called nano banana or something.
Yes, nano something.
Yeah. So I get on this and I'm like, it gave me like $300 worth of free credits to just try it. And I was like, fuck it.
Ew.
So fuck it. I give it this crazy prompt that it submit several pictures. I was like, I want this picture with this body and this face and this. It nailed the body part. Sort of. But the face was so fucked. I didn't look anything like myself. And I was like, well, so much for posting this.
Well, because of you, kids in Flint, Michigan do not have clean water.
I actually, wait, I feel like that's going to be the real problem with AI. Exactly. Not just water, but like energy usage. Yeah. Like people are just throwing money out. Like these companies are just throwing money out the door basically because they're like, we want you to use ours instead of someone else's. But it's like, that's going to end at some point. Just like Uber.
That was my first thing. Uber in New York, when I moved to New York, you could go from Brooklyn to the city for $5.
Yeah.
Now you can't go Brooklyn to Brooklyn for under 20. It's insane.
Under 50.
It's so insane.
Yeah. When I'm in New York, the only time I go to New York is if I go for work, so I can expense every single everything. Because the rides are. I had to take an Uber from JFK just to my hotel in downtown.
$100 easily.
No, mama. $100 would have been cheap.
Shut up.
$180.
I almost threw up.
I didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But I was like, what?
If this was a regular trip, you would.
I was like, this is lunacy.
Yeah.
Also, no offense. I know this is totally not important or on topic, but traffic in New York is so much worse than LA.
Yes!
It's such a joke to me. I'm like, fuck you guys. Like, you don't even know.
But also, they don't have to take a car. They have public transit.
Right. They could take public transit. Yeah, and they do mostly. They do. Yeah.
I will say a little life hack for New York. Instead of taking an Uber, you can take a yellow cab, and they have the flat. I think it's like $50 or $60 fee. From JFK to the city. Yeah,
I'm gonna do that next time.
If you're listening and you want to go to New York, that's a life hack. Find the yellow cab line.
Yellow cabs. Yellow cabs.
Keep small businesses alive.
Yeah.
When we went to Cabo, we stayed at Nobu.
Flashing my stomach. Right
oh my God. Put that away. I'm just kidding. We went to Nobu. We stayed in Nobu. And we were going back to the airport, like leaving or whatever. And then we were trying to get an Uber. And they were like, oh, we don't allow Ubers like out or whatever. Because we took like a little shuttle in. And I was like, okay. And then they were like, we have our own little car service. And have you stayed at Nobu in Cabo? Have you been to Cabo? Have you?
Can I just tell you that being the poorest of my friends is so hard. I'm like so well off compared to so many people, and yet I keep these fucking rich people around me all the time. No, I haven't been to fucking Nobu in Cabo. Go on though.
It's honestly on a golf course.
Okay.
So it's literally 3 miles to where the hotel is from the entrance.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's not.
We had to pay like $25 to get dropped off from the hotel to the gate.
Not that.
Yes. I was like, this is a 4-minute ride.
You're like, also, this is your fault.
Literally. And then
they didn't have like golf carts or something?
They didn't do that. They were like, because of the suitcase liabilities, if it falls out, blah, blah, blah. And we get in this Uber, and in the whatever they're calling it, the Nobu transportation. And the guy was like, you guys shouldn't use Uber because it's hurting us locals, and only the drug cartels are like running the Ubers, and giving us this sob story for like 4 minutes straight, and was just like, when you give me this money, I'm able to feed my family, but Uber is a mega billion-dollar corporate. I was like,
okay, well,
but the people driving it too need to feed their family.
Everybody needs to feed
Everyone needs to feed their family.
Are we gonna get to universal basic income in our lifetime?
Oh God, not with how greedy people are here.
Wouldn't that be nice if we just like think about it? Okay, we don't have to think about fires.
Yeah.
Because we have firemen and we all pay for that. We don't have to think about roads because we pay taxes for roads.
I'm LA. I'm the roads.
If you call 311, there's a pothole in Los Angeles and you call 311 and tell them where it is.
I'm calling right now.
It will get filled in 5 days. I've done it multiple times. It's because no one calls.
Well, now we know.
I call.
Now we know.
Get to know me.
No, literally.
No, but everybody needs to feed their family, and I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. And also, the thing about Uber that's really frustrating to me is that they are siphoning off. It would be one thing if they were siphoning off, let's say, 10, 15, 20%. But they're siphoning off like 50% of that fare to go to a corporation that's in another country that does nothing for Mexico. I mean, maybe they pay some kind of taxes in Mexico. I don't know. But like, I think that oddly, I think we might see another round of like disruption in these established, I'm going to put this in quotes, established spaces. Like Uber and Lyft have kind of established themselves. We've kind of got Waymo wiggling their way in.
But Waymo is also being greedy. Have you seen the prices? I'm like, wait, why am I paying an insane? I've never been in a Waymo, but I saw, like, I was like, one day I like downloaded, I was like, oh, let me see. I said, why don't I just have a real driver then?
Why don't I have a human?
Literally.
I feel safer in a Waymo, but whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I feel weird taking them because then I don't know. It just feels weird for some reason. I love it though. It's fun. It's novel. But I feel like there's a word of the day. Novel.
It's novel.
But don't you feel like there's a world where like now it's so easy to build apps and stuff that maybe there's a company idea in the idea that you disrupt Uber.
Yeah.
And like the narrative is, hey, we built this app for 1/100th of the price. And the goal is not to take money as aggressively from the people themselves and like let that, like, we'll make our 10% instead of 50%, but that the driver's getting more money, that maybe it's less expensive for the rider.
Yeah.
There's so many ways that it could be done better already in the last, like, whatever, 15 years that Uber's been around.
Yeah. I agree.
Isn't that interesting?
That's such a good point. Look at you being
because it's just so cheap to build shit now. Yeah. Like, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
So easier.
Yeah.
Maybe we should disrupt.
We should.
What could we do? I don't care. I'm tired. Okay. We're doing a short episode this week.
Yes.
Well, 30 minutes, but
go.
Okay. The cancellation of Jill Zarin.
Thank God.
Thank God she's been canceled.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what she said?
I saw like clips of it, and it was just like, I really saw more of like what Bethany said. Bethany Frankel, I am not a fan. I think she is a Black woman hater, and her opinions about like Meghan Markle and just like a lot of like Black women just shows how much she hates like just like Black. And she just, and bitch, you're on the Epstein files, ho.
Bethany is?
Yes.
Okay.
Begging to get to the island, but you were too annoying to get an invite. Yes. So I feel like with Bethany, she was saying,
crazy.
How crazy is that? Crazy. Like, girl, Miss Anorexia.
I just haven't had time to read all the
files. Oh my God. There's a website that has like all the emails. I was like, when I have a trip soon, I'll read them.
I need a 16-hour long haul flight.
Literally, I'm like, when I go to the Philippines,
instead of watching 7 movies, I'll read the Epstein files, front to back. You get to where you're going, and you're like, fucked.
You're like mentally fucked, and you're like, I'm just gonna off myself now. I'm like, God, those people are nasty. But Jill,
yeah, okay. So this is why I was gonna ask, because I meant to watch the video before to see what she actually said, but I wondered, what did she say? Something that was actually like,
I think it was more of like, make America white again, basically. The TLDR. And like Bethany also doubled down on it and was just like, when do we get to a point where musicians aren't making political statements and keeping politics out of football and performances? And she said, what's that?
Art is inherently political.
Yes.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Even if you're doing the most boring art in the world, like, it's still like vaguely political to be an artist in general.
Yeah.
Because you're going against what society wants from you. Society wants you to produce value, and art has value, don't get me wrong.
But it's not the traditional.
Right. It's very non-traditional.
Yeah. So tired of these white women.
I cannot.
Yeah.
I will say, on the subject of art, this is crazy that I'm bringing this up. I'm so embarrassed.
What?
I was listening to like a pop playlist on Apple Music. Yes, I have Apple Music, not Spotify.
I do too.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I'm not a Spotify hoe.
Okay. So I'm listening to a pop playlist, and this Benson Boone song comes on. I don't know who it is, but the song's playing. I'm like working, and I'm like, what is this? And by the middle of the song, I was up out of my seat.
No.
I'm not joking. Losing my goddamn mind at how it was such a good song. It's called Mystical Magical. I know you've heard it.
I haven't.
Everybody's heard it. It's like one of those radio songs that's just been
I don't
on.
listen to the radio.
And I was like, oh. And then I was listening to the lyrics, and I was like, oh, yes. Oh, my God. And I have to say, I feel embarrassed because I'm like, it's Benson Boone. I'm like, what is this? First of all, what's that name?
Yes.
Like, he's jumping around the stage all the time. And all of a sudden, I'm like a Benson Boone fan because of this one song.
I love that.
It's such a good song. You have to listen.
I'm going to listen after this. Like,
also, the lyrics of it are like so me coded right now. Wait, I'm not gonna play it because obviously we'll get copyrighted. But it's basically like, the song is basically like, when you if you sit back, relax, and enjoy my company, my company, once you know what love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. It's like the idea that like you should fall in love with me, and you're gonna love it.
That is you, Cole.
I'm like, yeah, exactly.
That's so funny.
That was not on the list to talk about, but I just needed to say it.
I love that.
I'm kind of in my like men's pop moment.
Oh, good for you.
I'm listening to Somber.
Oh, you did tell me to make one of our videos Somber. What's going on for you? I went to the dermatologist.
Oh, we got to talk about this.
So, having a baby, I had my skin was so good pre-baby because I was seeing an esthetician in Houston. She got my skin together, had me on a routine. And so I brought it to LA, and I would go to Houston a lot. So I would see her like every other month, basically, or every 3 months. And then once you have when you're pregnant, you can't take a lot of like the creams and stuff. You can't put it on your skin. Yeah. So then my skin reverted and it got really bad. And so I was like, okay, I am 18 months postpartum. I need to like get shit together, okay? Because I feel like I've been around like my mom, my aunts and stuff are always like, oh, before I had a baby, my hair was down to my ankles. I was 120, like all this stuff. And I'm like, babes, that was 21 years ago.
My hair was down to my ankles.
Like they would say like random shit like that. And I'm just like, I do not want that to be me. Like I got to be tight and right. So I went to a dermatologist in Beverly Hills, Nigerian woman. Where am I from?
Ganda.
Yes. Gonorrhea.
I know that where you're from.
I know.
But wait, don't you?
Yeah.
Wait, so a little lore of the podcast.
If you know the lore.
Sika does not trust Nigerian women.
At all.
Go on, though.
But there was like another woman there who's like a Middle Eastern lady who saw me. And I was like, okay, I feel comfortable.
Oh, my God. Okay.
So she literally prescribed me like 500 things. Like it was like 2 things, like a tretinoin.
Okay, of course.
For the evening, and then like this other thing for the morning, and then like all these other like creams and vitamins and serums or whatever. And I was like, okay, I'm excited. I will say though, I don't like how she didn't like really come up to my skin and just like. So like they had a tech take a picture of my face.
Oh. And
then I guess the tech shared it with her, and then she like did her notes, and then she came in and was just like, oh, blah, 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 blah. So I leave. I'm about to pay for parking. $20.
This is what the story's actually about.
Like I sent John a voice note. John has sent me a voice note about something else. I said, John, I just left the dermatologist less than an hour and I had to pay $20 and I had to park my own fucking car.
Insane. That's so Beverly Hills coded.
But it's like, give me a valet if you're gonna charge me $20.
Give me a limo ride.
Like, I had to park my own car and then pay $20.40.
Insane.
I was like, fuck
you
that.
should complain to the city of Beverly Hills.
Oh, I'm complaining to the Nigerian woman because I know it's her idea to not validate. Because I go to a different doctor and they validate.
At that building?
No.
Oh, but yeah.
But I'm like, you can
but
pay
still,
for it.
like, yeah, it's just like, that's a lot. I'll never understand. Like, if you can park on the street for $3 or something,
for
like,
2 hours.
Yeah, then you should be able to park in a garage. Okay, I want to be really vulnerable here. I've talked about my acne journey a couple of times on the podcast. If you are going through an acne journey, like, kudos to you. If you've never gone through an acne journey or
fuck off.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Just now, don't fuck off. Good for you. I'm glad you haven't gone through it.
Yeah.
I just will say I had basically flawless skin for like 10 or 12 years. After puberty was done, I was like, my skin was just like pretty good for a really long time. And then about a year and a half ago, out of nowhere, I started getting beard acne and it got worse and worse and worse. It got like really bad.
And you don't know what triggered it.
No idea what triggered it. My doctor doesn't know what triggered it. Nobody knows what triggered it. It would go away with certain antibiotics, and then it would come right back after the antibiotic was done. Then we went through Accutane. Then we went through the advanced Accutane. Like, shit was crazy. When we first started this pod, I was like red like a lollipop because I was still on Accutane. And like the full dosage, like as high as you can go. So recently, I finally got on a new antibiotic that I can be on permanently.
Oh, yay.
And it's made a massive difference. It's it's almost fully cleared up. I'm
looking at your skin. I'm like, yeah, it looks great.
Freaking excited.
Yay.
And so as that started to happen, I was like, hey, my beard is still like pretty red from like the years of damage now. And I was like, what can we do? And she was like, well, why don't we do chemical peel? And this is the same derm I've been going to. So I get a couple chemical peels in a row every 2 weeks for like a month or two. It starts to get way better. And then this last time I go back,
every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not like some crazy chemical. It's just 30% salicylic acid.
Okay.
Like normal is like 2% or something. So I go back on Monday of this week to get another one. And to like check in on like the antibiotic and stuff. And she does it super intense. I was like, yeah, go hard, whatever.
Yeah. Jeeber.
Previously, I've had some flaking from this. This week, my full face fell off.
I love when that happens.
And she's only done it. She's only doing it in like the beard area. She's not doing it in like all my skin from my nose up. Is
so good.
So good.
Right. I'm looking at it now. I'm like, it's
glowy. Delicious. But like the beard area was like where we were going for. So my full face like flakes off throughout the week, and that's just not happened to this degree. I was like peeling my skin.
That's my favorite.
I was like, oh my god.
But they tell you not to peel it.
Yeah. And I was only peeling where it was like super loose and it just needed to come off.
You're going like this?
Sure.
Or were you?
A little bit of both.
Okay, that's what I thought.
and then it repeels.
Ooh.
Like 2 days later, I get another wave of it, my face like falling off. It was crazy. I had to go when I like was in person with people. I had to be like, "Hey, listen, I got a chemical peel.
Yeah,
my face is falling off." There's nothing else to say about that except, that's life.
What is your ideal Valentine's date?
Ooh, oh my god. Well, I'll tell you my ideal day.
No, Valentine's date.
Valentine's date. I would, and I really mean this, and you're not gonna enjoy this, but this is my ideal.
Okay, that's why I'm asking you.
About 3:00 in the afternoon, we drive out to Malibu. We go on a hike. We'd hike for an hour or two. Then we go to Malibu Seafood.
Ooh.
And we get food and we sit by the beach and watch the sunset.
Oh.
And then we go home and,
Oh, that's romantic.
Yeah.
I love that.
90% outside.
I love that.
I really like being outside.
I don't. Unless I'm on rodeo, then I'm thriving. Thriving.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
What's your ideal Valentine's?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you. This is so opposite from yours.
I know, I love it.
Okay, so mine
it has to be.
would be like we have a hotel and it's like super decorated with like roses and balloons. Yeah. And then like I start off at the spa. We do like a couples massage. I'm giving Matt an idea for next year. We do a couples massage, and then we have lunch somewhere where I can sit outside. I love sitting outside when I'm eating. You know, like maybe like a street where I can people watch. You know, have the best crudo, a really fresh crudo.
Oh, I love crudo.
Oh, maybe a tartare. No crab cake. I think I'm over crab cake. A really good branzino.
Of course, all fish.
Yes, you know, skinny. And then we go a little shopping.
And he pays.
Obviously. I get maybe a Chanel bag, like a really unique Chanel bag.
Ooh, with little hearts on it.
Yes. You know, something that's like, oh, that's a collector's item.
Okay, yeah.
And then like we go home or we go back to the hotel and we just like cuddle in bed. And then dinner is super romantic. I'm imagining like a saxophone player, you know, and then just get railed.
And then just get railed. You know, it's so funny, like thinking about, in my mind, I'm like, well, you couldn't have sex after eating.
Oh, that's such a gay thing for you.
Yeah, I'm always thinking of, you know, the other one.
Yes. Awkward.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we hope you had a great Valentine's.
Yes. We'll be back next week for a normal episode.
Yes.
Yeah. There's nothing.
There's nothing coming up.
Ugh.
It's All-Star Weekend in LA right now. That's why the traffic was bad. I meant to tell you that.
Oh,
when
sports?
You were voice, yeah.
Oh, okay.
When you were voice noting me, I was like, oh, I forgot to tell John because there's like all their celebrities, all the athletes are in town.
Get out of town.
Literally, I was like,
get out of our city.
Get out of our city, okay?
Yeah,
so it's gonna be crazy busy with like traffic this weekend.
Yeah. Well, I'm having a really eventful Valentine's.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go grocery shopping.
Oh, and you have a workout class.
No, I'm skipping that because I didn't even tell the story of me being sick.
Oh yeah, tell us.
Okay, I had one of those like 24-hour stomach things. Not stomach, lower than that, but yeah. And I'm at a friend's house last night hanging out, and I'm halfway. Well, I'm driving to their house. I'm halfway there, and I'm like, something feels off. And I'd been having some issues, but I was like, oh, this is worse. Yeah. And I get there, and I'm like, I don't feel great. And we're hanging out for like an hour before we were going to go to this drag race viewing party. And during that time I'm like, oh, I'm getting feverish. Yeah. This is like not good. And by the time I'm leaving, when I tell you I was shivering, like ice cold. I was so cold. I get into my car, I turn the heat up all the way to 80. And like seat heater, the whole works. God. I get home, my fever is 101.1. Oh. But I'm hungry. So I was like, that's a good sign. I was like, I'm hungry, but I'm not feling well. So I ordered Chipotle, of course.
Obviously, make it worse.
Well, I ordered Chipotle without some salsas.
Oh, okay.
Chat was like, order like bland Chipotle. I was like, okay. Not us using chat for everything. And then I took some Advil because that's all I had. And slept kind of mid. And like woke up once, had to take Advil again. And then
y'all, John sent me a voice note. I'm watching Drag Race while you're sending me that.
Oh, no.
And then John sends a voice note. Hi, not to scare you, but I have 101 fever. Should I take an Advil?
Sika's like, I don't care.
And it's like, can you please check on me in the morning?
I was like, what if I die in my little house alone?
It's funny because I always read your transcription if I'm with Matt before listening to it. I was like,
see how important it is.
No, just in case it's like something I don't want Matt to hear, or like it's like it's something really sensitive. And I was like, babe, John is being dramatic. Pause. Drag Race, so I can hear this fucking voice.
I was so unwell, and I woke up and I was like, But I didn't really I haven't had a fever. I might have a little one now, but I don't think so.
Well, it might be the caffeine. Okay, guys, love you so much.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll miss you.
We'll miss you so much. Hope you had a great Valentine's. Please tell us what you did for Valentine. And if you're single, you're ugly. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I saw something on someone's story today about that. I don't think it was so funny. I almost cried.
If you're single, you're ugly.
If you're single on Valentine's Day, you're ugly. And it was the first thing I saw this morning, and I was cracking up. And it's not true. It's honestly not true. Valentine's is fake. What do the black people say? It's a pagan holiday.
Ooh, pagan. So I'm not ugly.
No.
Okay.
Mark's safe.
I'm working on my hair. What do we think about this?
Are you still growing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This needs to be longer.
A little longer.
And then it'll I'm hoping it'll not be quite as it's
maybe you get a little perm to make it wavy. Waves on swim so they envy him.
That's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Could I just get a little wave?
Yeah. It depends on how long you keep it in or something. Next tape.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, love you guys.
Okay.
This has been Two Opinions, No Facts.
Bye-bye.
Bye.